pondering the vibrant life of a koi pond, one quickly realizes that these magnificent living jewels demand more than just beauty. They require a pristine and stable environment to truly flourish. Koi, known for their stunning colors and graceful movements, are surprisingly sensitive creatures, whose health is intrinsically linked to the quality of their watery home. Far beyond merely looking clean, the water in your pond must possess the right chemical balance and physical conditions to support their delicate systems. The three cornerstones of this vital water quality are pH, dissolved oxygen, and temperature. Understanding and diligently managing these factors is not just a chore, but a rewarding commitment that ensures your koi live long, healthy, and vibrant lives, transforming your pond into a serene sanctuary teeming with life. Just as we need clean air and nutritious food, water is the very essence of life for our beloved koi, making its quality an absolute priority for any dedicated pond owner. Understanding pH. The acid-base balance pH, a measure of how acidic or alkaline your pond water is, plays a critical role in koi health. The pH scale runs from 0, very acidic, to 14, very alkaline, with 7 being perfectly neutral. For koi, the ideal pH range is generally between 7.0 and 8.6, with many experts suggesting 7.2 to 7.4 is optimal for health and well-being. Maintaining this slightly alkaline environment is crucial, because extreme pH levels, whether too high or too low, can cause severe stress, damage internal organs, and even lead to death. For instance, a high pH can increase the toxicity of ammonia, a harmful byproduct of fish waste, making it even more dangerous for your koi. Conversely, very low pH can lead to a condition called acidosis. Factors like heavy rainfall, decaying organic matter, and even the natural biological processes in your filter can cause pH to fluctuate. Regular testing is therefore essential to monitor and understand your pond's pH levels, ensuring it remains within a safe and stable range for your fish. Managing pH. Tools and techniques for stability. Effectively managing your pond's pH requires consistent monitoring and gentle adjustments. Simple test kits or more precise digital meters can provide accurate pH readings, which should be taken regularly, ideally at different times of the day, to detect fluctuations. If your pond's pH is consistently too low, acidic, you can slowly raise it using materials like baking soda, sodium bicarbonate, crushed coral, or oyster shells. Baking soda is a quick fix and can be added at a rate of about 1 teaspoon per 5 to 10 gallons of pond water, dissolved in a bucket of pond water first to prevent shocking the fish. Crushed coral or limestone, when placed in the filter or substrate, can naturally and gradually release minerals to increase pH and stabilize water chemistry over time. For a pH that is too high, alkaline, partial water changes with dechlorinated tap water can help to dilute alkalinity. Peat moss added to your filter can also naturally lower pH by releasing tannic acids. Commercial pH reducers are also available and should be used cautiously, always following manufacturer instructions. The key is to make any adjustments gradually, ideally no more than 0.3–0.5 pH units at a time, to avoid stressing your koi. Understanding your pond's buffering capacity, often measured as alkalinity or KH, carbonate hardness, is also important, as adequate KH levels, 90–120 ppm, help prevent sudden pH swings. The crucial role of dissolved oxygen. Just like humans, koi fish need oxygen to live, breathe, and carry out all their vital metabolic processes. This oxygen, however, isn't taken from the air directly, but from the dissolved oxygen, DO, present in the pond water. Without sufficient dissolved oxygen, koi become stressed, their immune systems weaken, and they can become highly susceptible to diseases. Signs of dangerously low oxygen levels include fish gasping at the surface, especially near waterfalls or bubblers, lethargy, or even congregating at the pond's edges. The optimal dissolved oxygen level in a koi pond typically ranges from 6 to 8 mg/L, milligrams per liter, with levels below 5 mg/L causing stress and anything below 3 mg/L becoming critical and potentially fatal. Several factors can drastically reduce oxygen levels, including high water temperatures, as warmer water holds less oxygen, overcrowding of fish, an abundance of decaying organic matter like uneaten food or leaves, and still stagnant water. Understanding these influences is paramount to ensuring your koi have enough oxygen to thrive. Enhancing oxygen levels in your pond. Ensuring adequate dissolved oxygen is fundamental for a healthy koi pond. Fortunately, there are many effective ways to boost oxygen levels. Mechanical aeration is a primary and highly efficient method, involving the use of air pumps connected to air stones or diffusers. These devices release bubbles that not only directly add oxygen, but also create crucial water movement, facilitating gas exchange at the water's surface and distributing oxygen throughout the pond. Water features like waterfalls and fountains are also excellent natural aerators. The splashing and turbulence they create significantly increase the surface area for oxygen absorption. Proper plant management is important, as while aquatic plants produce oxygen during the day through photosynthesis, they consume it at night, which can lead to dangerously low levels if there are too many plants or if circulation is poor. Regularly cleaning your pond to remove decaying organic matter such as fish waste, uneaten food, and fallen leaves is another vital step, as decomposition consumes significant amounts of oxygen. Good water circulation throughout the pond also prevents stagnant areas where oxygen can deplete. In emergencies, spraying water into the pond with a hose can quickly add oxygen. Temperature. The thermostat of koi life water. Temperature is a silent but powerful orchestrator of koi health and well-being. Being cold-blooded, koi's body temperature is the same as their surroundings, meaning every aspect of their metabolism, immune system, and activity levels are directly influenced by the water temperature. The optimal temperature range for koi is generally considered to be between 65-75 degrees Celsius, 18-24 degrees C, during their active growing season, though they can tolerate a wider range from 35-85 degrees, 1.5 to 30 degrees, with slow acclimation. Rapid temperature changes even within this tolerable range can be extremely stressful for koi, severely weakening their immune system and making them vulnerable to diseases like fin rot or ulcers. High temperatures also pose a dual threat. They increase the koi's metabolic rate and thus their oxygen demand, while simultaneously reducing the water's capacity to hold dissolved oxygen. Conversely, excessively cold temperatures slow down their metabolism to the point where their immune system is virtually shut down and digestion almost stops. Therefore, understanding and carefully managing pond temperature is absolutely crucial for the long-term vitality of your koi. Managing pond temperature for optimal health. Managing your pond's temperature effectively involves several strategies, especially during seasonal transitions. To keep the pond cool during hot summer months, providing adequate shade is paramount. This can be achieved through strategically placed shade sails, pond-safe aquatic plants like water lilies that cover a portion of the surface, or even simply ensuring your pond is located in a spot that receives less direct sunlight during the hottest part of the day. Pond depth also plays a critical role, as deeper ponds, at least 3 to 4 feet deep, maintain more stable temperatures, staying cooler in summer and warmer in winter, providing a natural thermal buffer for your koi. Conversely, in colder climates, pond heaters can be used to prevent water from dropping to dangerously low temperatures, though maintaining summer-like temperatures in winter is generally not recommended as koi benefit from a period of dormancy. It's important to monitor temperature regularly with a reliable pond thermometer, especially when temperatures outside are fluctuating. When introducing new fish or performing large water changes, always acclimate koi slowly to the new water temperature to prevent shock. Adjustments should be gradual. For example, a safe temperature adjustment rate is 1 degree C down and 2 degrees C up per hour. The interconnectedness of water parameters, it is vital to understand that pH, dissolved oxygen, and temperature are not isolated factors in your pond, but are deeply interconnected, forming a complex web that dictates overall water quality and, consequently, koi health. For instance, as water temperature rises, its ability to hold dissolved oxygen significantly decreases, creating a challenging environment for koi, whose oxygen needs increase in warmer water. Similarly, pH levels can directly influence the toxicity of ammonia. At higher pH, ammonia becomes much more poisonous to fish. The biological processes that consume oxygen, such as the breakdown of organic matter by bacteria in your filter, can also release carbon dioxide, which in turn can lower pH. This intricate relationship means that addressing one parameter without considering the others can sometimes create unforeseen problems. A holistic approach is always best, recognizing that a change in one factor will inevitably ripple through the entire pond ecosystem. While we focus on these three critical elements, remember that other parameters like ammonia, nitrite, and nitrate are also integral parts of this delicate balance, demanding consistent monitoring for a truly healthy koi pond. Routine maintenance and observation. Consistent and routine maintenance is the bedrock of a healthy koi pond. This isn't just about reacting to problems, but proactively preventing them. Regular testing of your water parameters, pH, dissolved oxygen, and temperature, should become a routine practice, perhaps daily or weekly, depending on your pond's stability and fish load. Keeping a log of these readings can help you spot trends and anticipate issues before they become critical. Beyond testing, routine partial water changes are essential to dilute accumulated pollutants and introduce fresh, oxygenated water. Cleaning your filter systems regularly, removing debris such as fallen leaves, uneaten food, and fish waste from the pond bottom, and managing aquatic plant growth are all crucial steps to prevent organic overload and maintain optimal water conditions. Perhaps one of the most important maintenance tasks is simply observing your koi. Happy, healthy koi are active, eat well, and display their vibrant colors. Any changes in their behavior, such as gasping, lethargy, flashing against objects, or unusual swimming patterns, are often the first indicators that something is amiss with your water quality, urging you to investigate and act promptly. In essence, cultivating a thriving koi pond is a testament to dedication and understanding. We have explored the critical roles of pH, dissolved oxygen, and temperature, three fundamental pillars that dictate the health and vibrancy of your aquatic companions. By diligently monitoring and gently adjusting these parameters, you are not merely maintaining a pond. You are creating a dynamic, balanced ecosystem where your koi can flourish. Remember, a healthy pond is a happy pond, and the rewards of this commitment are immeasurable, reflected in the brilliant colors, graceful movements, and robust vitality of your cherished koi. Continuously learning, observing, and adapting your care routines will ensure your koi enjoy long, healthy lives. Embrace the journey of pond keeping with enthusiasm, and dedicate yourself to understanding and maintaining their environment.